better that way. Yeah. Okay. So welcome, everybody. I'm Erin, if you don't already know me. And we're just going to do a little 30-minute stretch break, especially good for people that have been sitting all morning. So we're going to work especially on stretching the hips and stretching the shoulders. Je vais faire moitié en français, moitié en anglais. Voilà. Ok, on va étirer beaucoup hanches et beaucoup les épaules et surtout la colonne vertébrale. Donc on va commencer allongé, genoux fléchis. Okay, bend the knees and just lay down on your back. Your arms can be out to the side. We're just going to do a little twist. On va tourner les hanches et les genoux vers un côté et on ramène dans le centre. Et l'autre côté. Donc si vous souhaitez, vous pouvez tourner la tête. If you feel like it, you can turn your head in opposition. But we're just warming up the back, stretching the spine, and breathing. Inspire, twist. Expire, ramène. Just like that. Inhale, twist. And exhale back to center. A couple more times. Inspire. Expire. Inspire. Expire. Ok, on va étirer la cage thoracique maintenant, allonger sur le côté. Donc, just lay on your side, knees bent, interlace the fingers behind the head. Entrelacez les mains derrière la tête, et on va juste fermer les coudes. So, close your elbows and rest your head down. Try to keep your hips square. Les hanches restent une sur l'autre. Soulève le coude et la tête, et tourne la cage thoracique et le buste vers le plafond. Reste là, inspire. Expire et ramène. So try to keep your hips still and only rotating your rib cage. Lifting the elbow and rotating towards the ceiling. And keep going like that. Sorry, I'm going to just let somebody in. Good. A couple more. Inspire, soulève la tête. Pensez d'avancer le genou du dessus pour bien éviter de bouger le bassin. Et ramène. So when you twist, one more time. When you twist, push your top knee forward a little bit so that your pelvis doesn't twist. So you want to keep your pelvis still and really isolate the rib cage. Et ramène. On va faire l'autre côté. Come up to sitting and switch to the other side. Hello Marie. So, entrelacez les mains, derrière la tête, un genou sur l'autre, une hanche sur l'autre, posez la tête. Okay, so start with the elbow lifting, the head, the chest, twisting the rib cage. Inhale, and then exhale, come back to center. Try not to move the pelvis of the legs. Inspire, expire, rotation de la cage thoracique. Restez là, inspire, expire, et ramène. Doucement. Nice and slow. Try to isolate the rib cage, so press your top knee forward as you rotate to the back. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, come back to center. 2 more times. Inspire, expire. Restez là pour une respiration. Et ramène. Un dernier fois. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, stay. Exhale, come back to center. Very nice. Good. Okay, lay on your back, and we're going to do a modified version of the 100, just for breathing and to stretch your back. Donc, allongez-vous sur le dos, jambes tendues. On va faire le 100, mais cool, hein? Avec les jambes toujours baissées. D'accord? Pensez d'étirer. Hanches, bas du dos, ouvre les épaules et appuyez tout contre le tapis. So you're stretching your hips, your waist, your back, pressing into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, just bring your head and shoulders off the mat, looking at your feet. And start the 100 here, pumping the arms. Inhaling. Exhaling. Ouvre bien les épaules, étirez bien les hanches, aplatis le ventre en soufflant. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your neck gets tired, you can always put your head down. Don't worry. Inhale, and exhale. Actively stretch open your hips. Inhale, exhale. Inspire pour 5. Expire pour 5. Encore 3 fois. Les épaules bien basses. Étirez bien les hanches. Encore 2. Expire, rentre le ventre. Une dernière fois. Expire. Et relâchez. Étirez les bras derrière la tête. Stretch your shoulders here. Okay? So we're going to do regular roll-ups. Flex the feet. You can always grab the backs of your thighs if you need to, especially for the first one. And then stretch forward. Here, since we're doing a stretchy class, normally we don't grab the feet, but if you want to grab the feet and pull yourself forward, shoulders down, stomach pulled in, you can do that. Okay? Étirez le bas du dos. Inspirez, redressez. Expirez, rentre le ventre. Étire les hanches. Étire le dos. Lentement. Stretch back. And then keep going. We'll just do 5. Inhaling and exhaling. Stretch forward. Pull your stomach in. Stretch forward. Grab your feet if you want. Inhale, come up to straight. Shoulders are down. And exhale, pull the stomach in to roll down to the mat. All the way back. Inhaling. Exhaling. Stretch forward. Pull the stomach in. Lift the rib cage away from the pelvis. And roll back down. One more time. Une dernière fois. Allons-y. Inspire. Expire. Rentre le ventre. Étire la cage thoracique loin du bassin. Et remontez. On va rester en haut. Okay, we're going to go into tree, like on the reformer. Okay? Attrape derrière les cuisses droites, redresser. So really think about lifting up your low back here. You're going to lift and lower the foot. Okay? Fais attention, on fait pas ça. Okay? Essayez de garder le bas du dos bien étiré. Monte le pied et monte le dos. Right? Lift your lower back. Hold it, flex, and point. Okay, the knee doesn't have to be straight. The knee can be bent, and you still are going to feel the stretch. Okay, but stretch it as much as you can. Okay, and then cercle pied. 2, 3, 4. L'autre sens. 2, 3 et 4. Pointe le pied, attrape la cheville. Again, the knee can be slightly bent. It doesn't have to be straight. Lift the waist, and you're going to bend your elbows and bring the head towards the knee. Keep your hips square. Et remontez. On fait ça 3 fois. Étirez la colonne et étirez le dos, toujours en gardant l'espace entre la cage thoracique et le bassin. On ne fait pas le crunch. Don't crunch, don't slump down. It's not a down movement. It's a lift and a forward movement. Okay? Restez là. Garde la jambe à la même hauteur et on descend. So we're climbing down the tree. Keep your leg at 45 degrees. Roll all the way down to the mat. And then lift the leg back up for single leg circles. Okay, so croisez le cœur avec la jambe, descend, écartez, remonte. Circling the leg. Don't let the pelvis move. Press into the mat. 5 times. Stretching the bottom leg especially. Appuyez la jambe gauche par terre. Okay, I think that might have been 6. Reverse. 5 times. Press into the mat with your arm and with your left leg especially, pressing down. 2 more. Last one. Stop. Bend the knee, and we'll just do a stretch with the hip here. Étirez la hanche. Tirez les genoux vers le buste avec les bras. Tirez, tirez. Étirez l'autre jambe aussi. Okay, open the knee to the side with your right hand. Pull the knee up towards your armpit. Étirez le genou vers l'épaule droite pour étirer l'intérieur des cuisses. remontez et on twist, tourne vers la gauche. So switch hands, grab your knee with your left hand and twist across. Breathe. Come back to center, stretch the leg 45 degrees. Okay, la jambe est 45 degrés, on va remonter, tree. Soulève la tête, regarde le bassin, il est bien droit, stable, keep your hips square. Walk all the way up to your foot. Lift the lower back again. We're still on the right foot. Grab the inside of the foot, ankle or calf, depending on your flexibility. Hand goes to the outside and open the leg, keeping your hips square. On ouvre la jambe vers la droite. Les hanches restent bien carrées. Monte le bas des dos. Et ramène. Change de main. Switch hands. You're going to grab the outside of your foot. And then just take the leg across the body. Tire la jambe vers la gauche. Croisez les jambes pour sentir l'étirement. Voilà. Okay. Reviens la jambe droite. So return your leg to aligned. And then you're going to twist your upper body away. Tournez la cage thoracique en opposition. Le talon et les ischions est aligné. Twist. Et ramène. Et on descend la jambe. OK, on va faire tout sur l'autre côté. So left side. Bend the knee and grab the back of the thigh. Lift the lower back up. Lift here. Lift the foot. Soulève le pied. Étire le dos. Les épaules baissées. Inspire. Expire. Okay. Le plus important, c'est de monter le bas du dos. Lift your lower back as you lift the foot. Okay. Reste là. Flex et pointe le pied. Keep lifting the head to the ceiling. Breathing. Okay, circle the foot. Et l'autre sens. Try to lift the lower back. Okay. Pointe le pied, attrape la cheville. Okay, et tire d'abord la taille. Et puis les coudes et avancez le torse vers la jambe. Et très étiré. Really stretch your waist and your back. And then lift back up. So make sure you don't go down, right? You want to go up, and then up and forward. Stretch forward, the top of the head towards the foot, and straighten the arms. The leg shouldn't move. Remember, you're not pulling the leg, right? You're going forward towards the leg. Rentre le ventre, étire la colonne, et remontez. On va descendre maintenant la jambe, tree, so we're rolling down. Look at your pelvis, make sure it's square. All the way down to the mat. Lift the leg back up. Single leg circle. Okay? Croise le cœur, descend, écarte et remonte la jambe. Un grand cercle qui ne bouge pas le bassin. Keep your hips still. Press into the mat with your arms and with your left leg. One more circle. Okay, l'autre sens. Ouvre la jambe un peu. Croise beaucoup le cœur et remonte. Really focus on stretching your right hip, right? The hip that's on the ground. Étirez la hanche droite. And dernière fois. And bend the knee. Pull the knee in. Tire le genou vers le buste. Les épaules baissées. Tire avec les bras. Tire, tire, tire. And remember to stretch your opposite hip. Open the knee to the side. And lift the knee up to your shoulder. Tire le genou vers l'épaule. Stretch. Remonte le genou, change de main. Twist. So lift off the hip and twist away. Respire. Good. Et amen. Étire la jambe 45 degrés, 45 degrees, and you're going to go back up to the leg. Watch your pelvis. Make sure it doesn't shift. Come all the way up. Grab the inside of your foot, ankle or calf, and the other hand goes out to the side. Soulève la taille, ouvre la jambe sur le côté. Keep your hips square as you open the leg. Try to lift your lower back. Bring the leg center, switch hands, on change de main, attrape l'extérieur du pied, et là, on va rester droite et croiser la jambe. Le bassin reste carré. Keep the hips square and really stretching the outside of your hip. Okay, bring the leg back to center, flex the foot, lift the waist, and twist away from your leg now. Monte le bas du dos, très étiré la taille, really stretching your rib cage. Breathe. And relax. Really good, you guys. We're just going to do a couple rolling like a balls to massage the back. So come forward, attrape les chevilles, soulève les pieds, and you're just going to roll and just think about pressing into the mat with your back. Press down, and then press down to come up. Just a couple like that. Rolling, and back up. Rolling, and back up. Pour masser le bas du dos. Attention, la tête ne touche pas, hein, c'est juste jusque les épaules. Ok. Très bien. Reste en haut. Étirez vos jambes devant vous. Spine stretch forward. So if you need to roll up your mat and sit on something to be able to sit in this position comfortably, do that. Otherwise, we're not going to. Let's just do regular spine stretch forward first. Lift your waist, stretch your arms, and then you go forward from the top of the head. The pelvis doesn't move. Try to just move your back, stretch your back, and lift the waist. On va monter la cage thoracique loin du bassin et tirer le bas du dos. Inspire, remontez. Expirez, rentre le ventre et monte la cage thoracique. Descends la tête entre les bras. Inspire, expire et remonte. Voilà. Encore deux comme ça. Two more like this. Lift your waist as you go forward and keep lifting the rib cage even as you go forward to stretch the low back. Roll back up, pressing the heels down, lifting the waist. One more time. And forward. And then roll back up. Okay, so we're just going to change the choreography a little bit. On va faire d'abord la même chose, pencher en avant, et on va rester là. Là, on a le dos rond. Okay? Après, on va changer le bassin et on va étirer le bout de la tête en avant, les bras en avant. Là, on a dos plat. So flatten your back, hold it there. You'll feel the stretch more in your legs now. Come all the way up to straight. Circle the arms. Bring the hands behind you. Lift the chest up, up, up. And come back to the position, position de départ. Lifting up. Donc, fais d'abord dos rond, arrondis le dos. En avant, rentre le ventre. Là, maintenant, le bassin va changer, mais toute la colonne va changer aussi. On va étirer le bout du doigt jusqu'au coccyx, dos plat. Et après, remonter tout vers le plafond. Fais un grand cercle avec les bras, mets le bout du doigt sur le tapis et monte le buste. C'est pas le menton, c'est le buste qui monte. Yes. Et reviens. Okay, 2 more times like that. Lift, round the back. So you're looking for a lower back stretch here with your stomach pulled in. Then stretch your spine forward into a flat back. You'll bend the knees if you need to. Plier les genoux si besoin. And then lift the spine up, circle the arms, lift the chest, lift the abs, lift the chest, and come back to the original position one more time. Lift and forward. Arrondis le bas du dos, rentre le ventre. Étirez toute la colonne. Très étiré. Pliez les genoux si besoin. Très étiré. Reste là. Remontez jusqu'au plafond. Cercle les bras, étirez la colonne. Et amen. Très bien. Allongez-vous sur le ventre. So we'll stretch the hips a little bit here, lying on the stomach. Okay, you're going to fold your hands, forehead on the hands. Donc on croise les mains, on met le front sur les mains. D'accord? On appuie le pubis. Et pensez vraiment d'étirer les hanches. Donc think of stretching your hips into the mat. So you're going to lift one leg up, soulève une jambe, mais étire, j'ai entendu, étire la hanche. Stretch the hip, stretch the leg, stretch the hip, stretch the leg, lower it down. So imagine someone is holding your foot and pulling it back, right? And lower back down. So try to stretch open your hip joint here. Pull your stomach in, Press the pubic bone down, lift the leg, stretch the leg. Yes. On soulève la jambe, jambe tendue et redescend. C'est tout. D'accord? Une jambe à la fois. Pensez de ouvrir la hanche contre le tapis. Très étiré. Très étiré. Tire, 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 tire. Et redescend. Sans bouger le bassin ou le bas du dos. Make sure your hips and back don't move. Lift and stretch the leg. And lower it. Press the pubic bone down. Pull the stomach in. Stretch the leg. Étire la jambe. Très étiré. Pas très haut, mais très étiré. Okay? Après, c'est les deux jambes en même temps. Now it's both legs lifting. And you're stretching through the hips. And lower. On va soulever les deux jambes en même temps. Très étiré. Appuyez le pubis. Étirez les deux jambes. Tire, 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 tire. Étire en même temps la taille. Stretch your waist and your hips in opposition. Lift and lengthen. And lower back down. Okay, good. Maintenant, on va mettre les mains sur le tapis pour faire le baby swan. So little swan. You're going to pull the stomach and press the pubic bone down and just lift the upper back. So keep your bottom rib on the mat and lower back down. Okay, appuyez le pubis. Rentre le ventre, soulève juste la tête et le buste. La dernière côte reste contre le tapis et redescend. Là, on veut étirer le ventre. So try to stretch your stomach. Pull the stomach in, lengthen forward and lift. Stretch your abs and come back down. So if you want to come higher, feel free. You can bring your hands more forward. Avancez les mains un tout petit peu si vous voulez monter plus haut. Appuyez le pubis, rentre le ventre et tire la taille. Tire la taille. You can stretch your arms or not. It's up to you. And then stretch yourself even more forward to come down. Really focus on stretching the front of your body. Do it again. Press the pubic bone down. Press with the hands and lengthen forward and stretch back. Étire le ventre, étire les hanches. Étire encore plus et descend. Une dernière fois. Bravo. Rentre le ventre, appuie le pubis et monte la taille. Très étiré. Tire, 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 tire. Excellent. Et redescend. Good, you guys. Come onto your knees and do a lower back stretch. Les fesses contre les talons, les bras en avant, et on essaie de rentrer le ventre. Comme ça touche pas les cuisses. So lift your stomach off of your thighs in this stretch. Good. Okay, so we'll do a little side lying leg series with a stretch. So lay on your side. For this one, you can have your bottom knee bent for balance or straight to make it more difficult. So la jambe en bas peut être fléchie ou tendue. Okay? Vous allez voir. Okay, so one hip over the other. The head can be up or down. Okay, we're just going to do up and down 4 times first. Donc on va soulever la jambe 4 fois. 1. Pour étirer l'intérieur des cuisses. 2. 3 et 4. Okay? Maintenant, vous allez attraper la jambe. So this is where you might want to bend your knee. You can grab your foot, your ankle, or your calf. Okay? Depending on your flexibility, you might have to grab your knee as well. Okay? So fléchis les genoux un tout petit peu. Et en tirant la jambe, baissez la hanche. Cette hanche-là, vous baissez par là. So try to push your hip down when you straighten your leg. So you bend a little, and then straighten the leg and lower the hip down pour étirer encore plus l'intérieur des cuisses. You should feel the inner thigh stretching. And stretch. So bottom leg can be straight if you're very flexible, or bent if you need the assistance for balance. Okay? Encore une fois. One more time. And then you're just going to go up and down 4 more times and just see if it feels more free. Vous sentez une différence, peut-être. Elle est plus libre. Okay, now front and back. So just go regular front and back. Up, en avant et en arrière. 4 fois. Pensez, you can bend your bottom leg too. Don't forget, you can bend your bottom leg for this. Okay, good. Now when you go forward, you're going to grab your foot, ankle or calf. Okay, attrape la jambe. Sors les fesses, sors les fesses pour étirer. Et ça, c'est comme le bicyclette. So this is like bicycle. You're going to take the leg back, bend the knee. Careful if you have knee problems. Attrape le cheville ou le pied et on va étirer tout ça. Okay, stretch the front of your hip. And you want your knee in line with your hip too. So c'est pas comme ça, c'est comme ça. Okay, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then release and take the leg forward like a bicycle. Attrape la jambe, sors les fesses. Good. And then swing the leg back, bend the knee, and grab the ankle. Appuie le pied contre le main. So push your foot against your hand for an extra stretch. And do it again. Forward and stretch. Stick your butt out. And back. And grab the foot. And push the foot against the hand for the stretch. Okay, one more time. Un dernier fois. Étirez en avant. Étirez en arrière. Tire bien la hanche et les cuisses. Attrape le pied. Appuyez contre la main. Good, you guys. Okay, other side. Okay, so knee bent or straight. Stack the hips. Une hanche sur l'autre. Up and down. 4 times. 1. Étirez l'intérieur des cuisses. And just feel how your hips feel right now. Just to compare. Okay? And then the 5th one will grab the foot. So attrape l'intérieur du pied. Attrape l'intérieur de la jambe. Wherever you can grab is fine. Bend. You might want to bend the bottom knee for this part. And straighten. Push your hip down. So you feel the inner thigh stretch. Bend. And straight. Appuie la hanche du dessus en bas. Ischio et appuie vers le bas. Okay, 2 more. Bend. And stretch. So just make sure your leg is turned out. You don't want the knee forward. You want the knee, if your knee is bent, it's going to be out to the side like that. Okay? And then fois. One more time. Stretch. And then go up and down 4 more times. And just see if you feel a little more freedom in your hip. La hanche est un peu plus libre. Good. Okay, front and back. Flex. Point. 4 times. Bend the bottom knee if you want. 4. Okay, the 5th one will grab the legs. So attrape le pied, cheville. So grab somewhere on your leg. Stick your butt out. Sors les fesses pour sentir l'étirement. Et la jambe en arrière. Fléchis le genou. Attrape le pied. So grab your foot and make sure your knee is in line with your hip. Appuyez le pied contre la main. You're pushing your foot against your hand. And then bring the knee forward. Bicycle, stretch, and back, bend, and stretch. Good. And forward, stretch, sur les fesses, back, bend, et appuyez. Push your foot against your hands. One more time. Forward, and stretch, and back, and stretch. Good. Come up to sitting. Okay, on va faire le sirène. So the mermaid, a lot of you know this one. Knee over knee, foot over foot. Okay, you should be able to stay here and not fall over. If this is too hard of a position, you can just open your knees. On peut ouvrir les genoux. Okay, so étirez vers le plafond. Stretch up to the ceiling, and continue stretching up as you go over, stretching the sides, shoulders down, and back up. Okay, we'll do that 3 times. Lift, étire la taille, étire la taille. Étire la taille. Fais attention, on ne descend pas. Make sure you don't go down. You only go up and back up. One more time. This is with the extra stretch. Okay, on va étirer, on va rester là. Plie le coude, attrape le côté opposé de la tête. So you grab your opposite side of your head. Now rotate your rib cage towards your legs and round your back. Tournez la cage thoracique, arrondis le dos. Lâche les épaules, rentre le ventre, arrondis le dos. Vous êtes dans un petit coquillage. Imagine you're inside of a little shell. Pull the stomach in, stay long in your waist. Okay, and then you're going to unrotate, derotate, detwist, and then stretch your arm. Étirez encore plus loin et remontez. Okay, and then as a transition, we'll just do a little teaser. So I'm going to scoot forward so I don't fall off the Cadillac. Étirez les jambes en teaser, juste comme transition. Right? And then to the other side. Un pied sur l'autre, un genou sur l'autre. So stack your knees, stack your feet if you can, and the arm goes up. Stretch up to the ceiling, and stretch up and over, over, over. Good. And back up. Étirez la taille tout d'abord. Et continue d'étirer la taille en faisant le sirène, the mermaid. And back up. Good. One more time. Respire. Lâche les épaules. Tire loin, 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 loin. Et reste là. Fléchis le coude. Attrape l'autre côté. On essaie de ne pas monter la tête pour attraper l'autre côté. Hein. L'idée, c'est que vous restez dans la position et vous attrapez. Voilà. Tourne la cage thoracique. Arrondis le dos. So turn your rib cage and round your back. Shoulders relaxed. Pull the stomach in. Rentre le ventre et respire. Tiny little shape, teeny tiny ball, and then you untwist. Stay in the position. Étire le bras. Étire plus loin. Encore plus loin. Encore plus loin. Et remontez. Good job, you guys. We're just going to do one more exercise for the hips. So come to all fours. And you're going to bring one foot forward. So this is like on the reformer when you do the kneeling splits, sort of, okay? So, j'ai le pied droit devant et je vais avancer mes hanches. D'accord? Ça, c'est pour étirer ici la hanche gauche. And also the right hip. So it's stretching both hips. Then you're going to send your sit bones back, étirer les hanches en arrière, et tends la jambe devant. Donc, tends. Ou pas, right? So if your leg doesn't straighten, it's okay. But try not to round your back like that. Try to flatten your back, okay? Put the foot down and do it again. Avancez les deux hanches en même temps. Étirez. Et reculez les deux hanches. Les hanches restent carrées. Donc, dos plate, si possible, et fléchis le pied devant, essayez d'étirer la jambe. Good. Encore une fois, one more time, just forward, both hips forward, stretch the hips, pull the stomach in, lift the spine, and back. Flex the front foot, stick the tail out, and try to have a flat back. Good. On change de côté, change sides. Left foot forward. Press both hips forward. Avancez les deux hanches. Essayez de bien sentir devant la hanche droite. Okay? And then reculez les fesses. Flex the foot. Try to straighten your leg, but don't round your back. Flat back. Le dos est plat. Avancez les pieds, avancez les hanches, étirez. Good. And send your sit bones back. Flat back. Stretch. Good. One more time. And forward. Press the hips forward. And send the hips back. Stretching. And relax. And you're done. Nice work, you guys. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Bravo, bravo tout le monde. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much.